Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So, this morning, my report is all about the two styles of leadership, which is the servant leadership and the transformational leadership. What is servant leadership? A servant leadership is a leadership philosophy in which the goal of the leader is to serve, share power, puts the needs of the employees first, and helps people to develop and perform as highly as possible. It inverts the norm which puts the customer service to associates as a main priority. So servant leadership is a servant from the root word serve is the leader is are going to serve his employee or his team. For example, instead of people working to serve the leader exists to serve the people. Anyone can serve and lead from any position or role in a family, workplace, or community. All servant have fundamental beliefs the people is which to lead and engage practices and beliefs. When leaders shift their mindset and serve first, they benefit as well as their employees in their employees acquire personal growth. So the example is um, people working to serve the leader. The leader exists to serve the people. So if we're going, the leader should, if the leader are going to lead the team or in an organization, the leader should the one who serve the people that he lead. There are 10 principles to put servant leadership to work with your team. These are the following. So, the first principle of the servant leadership is listening. Listening is the heart of servant leadership. Give them your full focus and attention. It's a simple way to make your team feel valued so they know you care. So if a team member or a leader, if he or she will lead a team, so he or she make sure that he will listen the opinions or the reactions of his team member so that the team member will feel that he or she valued from his or her leader. Second, empathy. A lot goes into empathy. It basically comes down to getting to know your team. So empathy, it means that getting to know your team or what is they will you will learn to know them a lot. Third, the third is healing. It is as simple as creating a healthy work environment that was work-life balance to build in. The fourth is self-awareness. When we say self-awareness, it is important to do a little self-reflection of your own. So, if you're going to be a team or a team leader, you will make sure that you must learn to reflect yourselves so that you will be going to be a successful leader of your team or in a one organization that you hold. Fifth is persuasion. So, leaders use persuasion to build consensus to get buy-in from their team. The sixth one is conceptualization. Get to know where you're going as a leader and a company. The seventh one is foresight. When we say foresight, other key characteristic of servant leader is taking the knowledge you've learned in the past. So foresight is you're going to tell your team member or your organization that what is your learning from the past so that you will share to them what to do and what is your expectations from them. And the eighth one is the stewardship, simply leading by example. So this is the most important for all. I know that if you're going to be a leader, you are going to lead by example. The ninth one is a commitment to growth of people. If you want your team to grow, you've got to invest people. So if you're going to if you need want to your team to be grow, so you need to invest people, or you are going to let people to enter your organization or in a one team. So the last one is building community. Teams who trust each other works together to get more done. So this is for me. This is also the important in a team, that if you're going to help each other, so the result is you will going to your team or your organization is successful, and you are the team is successful in the goal that you are expected. There are examples of person who is a good servant leader who focus in developing individuals who perform their best. So they are: first, Lincoln, the man who freed slaves in USA. He was a president who helped end slavery of African Americans. He was a heroic because he stood up for others that were being treated unfairly. Second, Martin Luther King Jr. He was the leader in the Afro-American civil rights movement. He organized nonviolent protests for freedom, peace, and equality between blacks and whites based on his Christian beliefs. The third one is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa became a famous as the Catholic nun who dedicated her life to caring the destitute and dying slum of Calcutta. She is a great model because she did so many things to improve the lives of others, including dedicating her life to helping people who are in need. A deserving hero because her acts of selflessness, dedication, and compassion. How to become a servant leader. So there are steps that we should follow. First, lead by example, of course. The second one, show people why their job is important. 3. Encourage collaboration and employees' engagement. 4. Help your team grow and develop. 5. Care for your team members. And 6. Ask for feedback. My second report is all about transformational leadership. So, what is transformational leadership? To understand first transformational leadership style, you must first define transformative, which means causing meaningful change. Through transformational leadership, both a leader and her team develop their skills and qualities as individuals. So, in this transformational styles of leadership, it is not only the leader who will develop his or her skills, but also the team member. So transformational leadership is an approach in which a leader inspires and motivates team members to create a positive changes within an organization. This leadership style can be increase group morale, lead to rapid innovation, improve conflict resolution, decrease turnover, and foster a sense of ownership amongst a team. Providing intellectual stimulation and individual support, modeling positive behaviors, vision building, and holding high performance expectations for employees are in team. Focus on transforming others to support each other and organization as a whole. So transformational leadership is this leadership is the team leader are expecting for a lot of changes. Like for example, if a team is holding an organization, so he or she is expected that his or her organization change or have improvement, so that it is the successful way, how are the it is the results of how team and a leader is helping by each other. So there are 4 I's of transformational leadership. So the first one is intellectual stimulation. So when we say intellectual stimulation, it is lead by example and set the expectation. So intellectual stimulation is leading by example and set the expectation. So leading by example, so you lead, then after there are expectations that something is changed. So the second one is individualized consideration. So individualized consideration is encourage learning and growth. So a team leader is encouraging that the team will grow. So the third one is inspirational motivation. So this is coaching and empowering to success. So this is also is uh, one of the important context of transformational leadership, which is the inspirational motivation, because it is empowering to success. So they target their target is to success in what they are doing. So the last one is idealized influence. So when we say idealized influence, it is inspiring to go to do new heights. So, transformational leadership is a process where leaders and followers raise each other to higher levels of motivation and morality. A good transformational leader does the following. So there is a process that a transformational leadership should follow. First, provides encouragement. Second, set clear goals. Third, provides recognition. Fourth, model fairness and integrity. Five, provokes positive emotions in others. And six, inspire people to achieve their goals. So, there are some transformational leaders. So the first is, they are also famous. So first is Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul called as Queen of all media. She hosted the Oprah Winfrey Show from 1986 to 2011. It was the highest related talk show in history. So, a black multi-billionaire becoming in February, and charismatic leadership enabled her to connect with people from diverse backgrounds, inspiring people to dream big. So the second one is Condoleezza Rice, a former 20th U.S. National Secretary Advisor, a former 66th U.S. Secretary of State. Rice's leadership is not about gender or title, but confidence and perseverance. So the leadership of Condoleezza is not for a title, but it is for all about confidence and perseverance. He is not aftering the title after all. So the third one is Ish Rose Perot, Electric Data System. Perot empowered his employees to satisfy their clients without the need to seek supervisory approval. My feedback of my report: these two styles of leadership is very important for us to know, because it serves us as guide as we become a good teacher or a good leader in the future. Before to end up my report, I will leave this quote that leadership is about vision and responsibility, not power, by Seth Berkeley. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, classmates.